Okay, so I wanted to create a video showing how I make my version of protein pancakes. Not like Ryan, because mine are vegan. So I'm going to show you how I made these buttes. But while you guys are watching the video, I'm going to chow down on this. So see you on the flippity flip.
So first off, the fruit sauce. You want some fruit, some monk fruit extract or sugar, and some water. So you're going to, in a small saucepan, you want to do medium to medium high heat. You want to put whatever fruit you want in there. Mine is a mix of blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, and some cherries, which is my fave right now. And then whatever kind of sweetener sugar you like. I use monk fruit extract because it's 0 calorie and it doesn't have that chemical sweetness. And then a tablespoon or two of water. So the more water you put in it, the more liquidy and saucy it's going to be. But as you keep it on the heat, it's going to reduce down. So for the batter, it's going to be oats, your favorite chocolate vegan protein powder, baking powder, psyllium husk if you want, some sweetener like monk fruit, water, and some salt. So I use a Vitamix, but you can use a food processor if you want. I'm using the food processor, the Vitamix, because I'm grinding up the oats. So I'm adding everything in there to mix it up. There goes the baking powder. So the baking powder adds a little bit of lightness to it. There's the sweetener, that pinch of salt in there. And then I'm going to put it on there, put the lid on, and grind it up. Like I said, you can skip this step if you want to use already blended up oats, or if you have some kind of other flour that you like. I know Ryan's recipe calls for teff flour. So if it's already a flour, you don't even have to do this step. So I just do that to grind up the oats, mix everything up. Checking on the compote. So it's already starting to reduce down. It's on a simmer, bubbly goodness. And then I'm going to add the water. So there's a cup of water here. I'm only adding a half cup at first. Remember, you can always add more water, but you can't take it out. So you can just start little by little. Again, you don't have to put it in this Vitamix or blender or food processor. You can just mix it by hand if you want to. So that's starting to get blended up. So when I'm checking this mixture out now, it looks pretty thick. It's like pudding. So I actually want that to be a little bit thinner. You can make it really thin if you want to and go more for like a crepe consistency. But again, you can always add more, but you can't take the water out. So blending that up and then checking back to the fruit. Now that's reduced down quite a bit. So I'm going to take this off the heat and it's going to actually thick it up more. So I actually put more water into it after that because it was a little too thick. So now with the big pan, like medium high heat again, and I'm going to hit it with some Pam. Grease that up a little bit. And then I'm going to come over to my batter and divvy that up. So I don't do those giant frisbee size pancakes like Ryan does. I do little mini ones because I kind of like to have them stack up a little bit. So I put about 2 good size ones in the pan. And yeah, this is a nice thick, hefty pancakes here. Blip, blip, blip. Looking pretty good. So looking for the bubbles. So I had some bubbles here and they're ready to flip. So I just kind of get underneath it. And it's sliding around. So I don't like to flip it too fast. I kind of like to lay them over. Almost like a lazy fold. Lazy fold. Haha. Looking pretty good. Nice and golden. And finished product. Ta-da!
Oh, that's right. You guys are watching the video. I was eating it. So it's really good. It is kind of like chocolate brownie pancake. I really like the mixed berry compote with it. It's got this like sweet but not too sweet. Kind of like it's got like a creaminess to it. And a fluffiness to it at the same time. It's not too dense like a brownie. It is lighter because it just has water with it, right? It doesn't have like the eggs and the milk and stuff with it. So it still feels light, but very satiating. The contrast between like the nice chocolatiness with the berries with it. And I have these big chunks of cherries in it too, which I like. I like kind of the combination of the like chocolate cherry kind of thing. These are really good. These actually, Ryan's brother Chad helped me develop these. He's the one that gave me the idea about the oats, because I was just making this kind of a version, just oatmeal. And so really, this isn't really my vegan. It's not like Claire's vegan chocolate protein pancakes. It's really Chad's, I guess. Chad inspired. So I guess it's technically still a haul creation. But yeah, hopefully, just like Ryan's version, this will make me faster and stronger. But yeah, so this was our version of the muscle milk protein pancakes that Ryan did, but this is just the vegan version. So if you guys want to try it out too, super fun, super easy. And yeah, dig in.